Retirement. You're right.
Oh, we'll get there.
Good morning, Griddle champions and pancakes alike. My name is Sean. I'm coming to you live from the safe, isolated confines of Conan Entertainment Streaming Studio in beautiful Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. With me today and forever is the man we love to watch make pancakes in the morning. His name is Lee.
Hello, forever best friend Sean, and take a sip of water. We're coming to you live from the pits of Avernus, scorching hot Phoenix, Arizona. We'll have to make a change to that not too soon. I think we're raising up a layer, not quite as deep into the pits, but we got a house.
You got a house?
Yes, well, rent to rent, but yeah,
Yeah.
we signed all the paperwork.
No more apartment life?
So much more. No more apartment life.
Woo!
And your boy's gonna have an office.
Let's go! No more hiding in the bedroom for the baby and the wife.
I still may make them.
Yeah. Congratulations, though. That's always a huge improvement.
Yeah.
I saw the pictures. It looks good. Can't wait to see.
Yeah.
Can't wait to come down for a house tour.
Heck yeah. What I do love also is I bought a new headset so that I could use a microphone that's not my computer, and
It's not working.
it's not working.
Yeah.
It's my computer's trash.
Yeah. We can try and go over some stuff afterwards. We didn't want to mess around too much before we started the stream. So,
Yeah,
all right.
I downloaded G Hub. Well, I set it to download, but I didn't
Yeah.
want it to be like, must restart computer. Will take 4 hours. And
Yeah.
like,
Exactly.
then I just hop in chat and describe what the pancake should look like.
Just describe it line by line, right? I draw a line up
First
top,
I-
and then on the left, and then on the right, and then I cross them. Yeah.
Yeah, I do a small line up top, presumably an eye.
Yeah. But we'll find
I
out
do
soon.
Another one.
Yeah. And another one. Yeah. How's it going, everybody? How was the week? How's the week been? How was the new variants? A lot of stuff leaked yesterday. Oh my god, we had to have a serious discussion with Chris about all the spoilers.
I know. I feel bad because I was working all day, but as someone who's gonna be making pancakes of, I mean, presumably, if I'm not making pancakes of all these new and exciting champions, then I've been making some wild errors.
Yeah. Yeah, what did we spoiled a whole bunch of stuff. We got what? Prudence coming next week on Wednesday. Then Corazon a couple weeks after that. And then Dahani, the new Eric Crocker monk, who looks so cool. Yeah.
Latia Jack.
Yeah, a lot of it was cool. It was cool to see everything coming to the end of the year. Magic Chunter, yeah, yes, that is the exact phrase I was looking for. Magic Chunter. The problem with doing so many spoilers at once is now, what are you gonna have to spoil later? That's a good point. We're fresh out. Like, I think, unless they pull something out, I guess we can spoil like more of like what's to come on the the anniversary celebration, all that kind of stuff. But that's for later. Those are secrets for later. How's your week been? Anything exciting besides the house?
Oh, Miles turned 2 years old on Saturday.
Woo woo woo!
Yeah, and for being a quarantine baby, the concern is always like, okay, now here's people. How are you gonna handle it? Are you gonna be really shy? And he takes after his mama and his papa, and is not shy, even a little bit.
That's good. That's good to hear.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, baby," to all the babies over there.
Um, Snogger's is saying, since Lee's out of uniform again this week, can we get a quick shot of that wrist ink? Ooh. Yeah. Slash.
I don't have Hank here this time to run and grab me my. I'm gonna finish this pancake.
All
in
right.
the nude.
Ooh. Frisky. All right. Have the deck. What did we spoil here? What's the list? We got Prudence the Warlock coming out next week. Corazon the Rogue coming out the week after, or not the week after, 2 weeks after that, I think. Dahani, then a bunch of mystery people. Babylon, how risque! Ooh, in the nude, yeah. I am excited for that new Grand Tour monster, Zazax the Eyemonger. Oh man, yeah, it's a beholder who likes to collect eyes.
Oh.
So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 eye stalks. So good luck with that.
So are you guys just creating characters now? Like, hey, let's see what we can do to Lee.
Yeah. How hard can we make this pancake, and how annoying can we make it? Let's see what we can push Lee to, and then we'll work from there. Oh yeah, and the rabbit person champion. What was that called? Harnagon? Harnagon? Yeah. Oh, the Xanathar clown? Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. We'll probably do one eventually. That'll be a cool pancake. Herringon. Okay, that's Herringon. Yeah, I just want to do these 4 new monsters, especially the pixie riding displacer kitten. The little displacer kitten, little stubby legs. That's really cute. We never need glasses measuring any eye tests for those 18 eyes. Yeah. Oh man, glasses in this market too are expensive. Can you imagine needing a pair for 9 pairs of glasses? Oof.
That's definitely a custom job.
Yeah, that's gonna be expenses through the roof, man. Your insurance is not gonna cover that.
Let's just imagine the repairs. Like, no one's gonna have on hand like the repairs, so it's all gonna have to get shipped from over planes.
Yeah. And the worst part too is, what if your eyes have different vision needs? So then all the lenses have to be custom to each eye. Ugh.
Yeah, I have dodeca focals.
Dodecafocals, yeah. 20-sided focals, yeah. Oh, you mean the next familiar kitten? Yeah, totally. Oh man. Yeah, I actually ran through the. I actually didn't have a chance to play through the new variants yet. I just ran through the base adventures like super quick, just to kind of have them done. They didn't seem too difficult, which is nice. I'm trying to think if anything else happened this week. Oh, the pre-orders for the Beetle and Grimm box for the Tal'Dorei revised book came out yesterday.
Did you pre-order?
Almost. Had to talk finances because the Beetle and Grimm's boxes are not cheap. And the shipping is very expensive to Canada, apparently. $60 US just for shipping.
Ugh, just to get the thing.
Just to get the thing, yeah.
To you, just to get the thing to you.
Yeah. So not fun, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. Looks like all the maps came out look really great too. So I'm really excited for it. I'm not too much of a fan of the extra jewelry stuff. So I'm not getting the full kit because I know I'll just lose the jewelry and it would just be very upsetting. So I'm gonna get their enhanced version, which is just you get that and then an extra map pack. So then I'm gonna try and figure out a Tal'Dorei campaign to run.
We had our first official session uh, of the Garwargonauts.
Ooh, how'd that go?
Really fun. It was really fun. It was like our first introduction to each other's characters.
Yeah.
And there's also something really fun, in my opinion, of like your character session one, and then just kind of going back to that character as you played them longer. Like, oh man, so this is what I started thinking it was going to be like.
What are you playing again? I forgot.
A bard of eloquence.
Ooh.
Half elf, half TBD.
Half elf, half TBD. Haven't decided on the other half part yet?
Well, the character doesn't know yet.
Oh.
Exactly what it is.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Very mysterious.
Yeah. Both my D&D games last week got canceled, so it was very upsetting.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah. Our Humblewood one and the one I'm just joining into, so which I'm still waffling on some things on the character development on the side of it.
Which one?
On the new one I'm starting in, because I'm doing a half orc paladin of vengeance.
Mm-hmm.
And he has this cool thing in his world called primordials, which are like beings that kind of exist, but they're more just like a concept.
Sure.
Like I got primordial could be like the sound of leaves flowing in the wind, and that's what a primordial could be, and it could be anything like that. So I have this idea that he is his vengeance is against a primordial, because he was a soldier in the army, and this specific primordial wiped out his platoon. He ended up managing to get away, because primordials are incredibly hard to defeat, and then he got kicked out because no one believed him. There's no way that primordial should, at this time during the war and everyone died. Like, you must be a traitor, and he managed to get out and escape or whatever. So, but I'm trying to figure out what that primordial is. I'm trying to think.
Trustworthiness of a fart.
The trustworthiness of a fart, yes. Is it? Yeah. So if people have any ideas, I'm open to hearing them. Like, I'm kind of thinking of like a concept of like something like war related to get a reason to be aggressive. I thought about just like this, like the sound of a sword being unsheathed, or something like that. And while you guys think about that, I'll have some questions here. Cass is asking, any chance of a +1 charisma feat in Krell's future? He's currently 12, and Ray Reborn requires 13. Archon and Torgar both qualify. Krell currently does not. Ooh, that's interesting. It's a big maybe. Although it's interesting that you can't have Krell. You can't have everybody everywhere, right? So, gotta be restricted. That's the point of it. Star Tracer asking, should I ask what was for breakfast or what are the weekend buffs? I can't decided. Decided. Yeah, you gotta pick one. I want to answer both.
No kidding.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't get to have two questions
you don't
saying
you don't get
choose between.
Yeah, you don't get to double down like that. It's not fair.
Here's the thing: you get to choose one of those questions, and the other can't be answered. Like, it's not like, hey, someone else asked this one.
Yeah. Jason, waffling. This is supposed to be a pancake. Did I say waffling? I might have said waffling. Ooh. Oh God, I'm sorry. God, he's naked. I'm saying the wrong words. It's just, what is going on in this stream?
I got it for your primordial.
Okay. Shoot.
Just because it's like, okay, yes, the sound of a sword coming out of a sheath is definitely like okay, that's aggressive, that's that. But think of the options that you get to kind of work with if it's the sound of a sword going back into a sheath.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because then you can kind of be like, is this primordial focus more on like when to kill, when to stay your weapon, things like that. So maybe the thing you did wrong was the taking out the sword when really it should have been in that moment putting the sword away, and that's why they're angry at you.
Yeah. I like Andromex has a one that's if you want a friendly concept, go with escalation. That's pretty cool actually. Like the idea that like I guess like, because it would be about the war, like because the war kind of hit the peak, and that's when the Primordial was like able to kind of bring its full potential out.
Yeah.
Interesting. I like that. The cool part too is that the Primordials aren't necessarily like human looking either, so I have to come up like with what they look like. So
Do they ever Can they change form? Like, could it show up as a humanoid, but its true form is different, sort of thing? Or is it pretty
possibly.
much what its form is what its form is?
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip this pancake.
Yeah, flip that and we'll keep going. I see the flips in chat. We're good. Wah! This thing, it has a name. And I will find it. The Galvin Magan. That's what it is.
You know what's cool about this one?
Hmm.
No feet.
No feet.
No
Yeah, it just
legs.
floats. Just kind of floats.
The pancake artist in me, who struggles with legs and feet sometimes,
Yeah.
really digs it.
Yeah. Ice Construct Dude is his name. Yes, I like that. That works too. Why it looked like one thing, it could be a swarm of things. Yeah. So my original plan was to do the sound of clinking armor. So like when you have like an entire like party of people walking, you hear the clink clink of like armor and stuff, and it was just gonna be like a massive like amalgamation of like dead soldiers' armor that had taken form and was like rotating and would attack and do stuff. And that was like my first idea. And I was like, it's okay. It's like a good like if I can't come up with anything else like super cool, then this is like a good backup plan. So. Alan W. Gray is saying, question, how do these pancakes taste? My wife watched one of these streams and was worried about getting nothing but food coloring. Lee, your answer.
So, the food coloring that I use is an icing gel food coloring, so it's like a drop to get the color. If you use liquid food coloring,
You have to use a lot more.
then you do need a lot more, and it's also gonna really impact the cook. So yeah, I tend to shy away from using that because the colors just come out the way I want them to here.
Yeah.
But it tastes delicious, like a regular delicious pancake.
Yeah. The important part is definitely what batter you choose. When my girlfriend and I did it, I used batter that required milk and eggs, and they did not taste good. Because they needed those things, but Lee used the batter that just had water, so.
And it's not that it wouldn't work fine that way.
Yeah.
It's just you would need to be so precise on your measurements to get the consistency you want and have everything be the right proportions.
Yeah.
So it's definitely not you can't do that. You absolutely can. You just got to do a little more playing around with it.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas with what I've got is it's just adding the right amount of water. Oh, it's a little too thin. I'll just add a little more in the mix. Oh, it's a little too thick, etc., etc. Or as my good dear friend Sean likes to say, rinse repeat.
Yeah, rinse repeat. Yeah. B52 Willie is asking, hey Sean, do you have a suggestion of word specialization for Dinar? I like using the left one that kind of increases the effects of the stuff. The AoE one's good if you're getting mobbed quite a bit, but I like the kind of the boost to all the gold and all the other stuff. So yeah, so the left one. Snobberger says, question, how hot is the griddle? Seems like it needs to be low since the cake is on there for quite a while, yet the cleaning portion really steams it up.
Yeah, so when I'm doing these ones, because I am taking a little bit more time than I would at, say, like an event at a college where I've got a line of people waiting to get their pancakes, here I'm allowed to take my time to make sure that the pancake turns out pretty good. So I have mine, when I'm drawing, we actually on our Day and Cakes griddles have a draw temperature.
That's
which, cool. Yeah. which I mean is basically the warm, maybe a little bit hotter than the warm of a normal griddle. But yeah, so but what I do is when I'm finished, I will I will go into the dial and put it to between 200 and 250 degrees for the final cook. So that's why I'm cooking it at a higher temperature to finish it off, so that we're not waiting too long.
Yeah.
But when I'm drawing at an event, I do just keep it between that. It holds better than you'd think.
Yeah. And if you're starting out for the first time, don't even have it on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a really good point.
Yeah.
Just turn it off, and then only turn it on when you're doing your cook.
Yeah. That's what I did. My pancakes came out great.
They turned out good, man.
Yeah, for a first timer, they're good.
Yeah, I'm upset that I haven't seen any pictures of a second or third, fourth, fifth.
Yeah. But if I keep practicing, then you're out of a job. It's.
I've been working on my trouble tickets.
That's good. Okay, we'll swap then.
Yeah.
What we got? Is it Timegate weekend? Timegate week this weekend, right? Yeah, I think it's free Timegate weekend, right? Yeah. Oh, good afternoon, Iron UK. How's it going? But then there can be two pancakes at the same time. Double the viewing pleasure. That's true. Trouble tickets. Great name for support tickets. Yeah. Nothing but trouble. Yeah.
Support tickets. My apologies.
Yeah. Did you do the same pancake and we can compare and contrast? Yeah.
Well, see, here's the thing. I want, if/when the time comes, now that everyone up there is getting vaccinated, like, is it everybody now has had their second shot, or are we still waiting on some?
I don't know the stat. I know a bunch of people are getting their second shot soon.
Okay.
Yeah, my 2 weeks is actually tomorrow. Then I'll be 100% or 97, whatever the thing is.
So when the timing works right, I know that there is nothing that is like, okay, let's put out a date or anything like that. But I know that we are all very interested in coming down there and having some fun.
Yeah.
And I really do. What I want to do is, I want to have whoever wants to throw down the gauntlet have a competition where I am making the same pancake that that my opponent is making, but I have disadvantages. One that would be for sure for everybody, like every match,
Yeah.
would be my opponent rolls a d. Like there's a set 8 minutes is the time to like you have 8 minutes to draw your paint.
Yeah.
My opponent rolls a d4. Maybe it'll be 10 minutes. I don't know. Just first timers.
Yeah.
Roll a d4. Whatever the number is, I subtract that much time from my draw time.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
I want to keep it D&D.
Yeah. I think it'd be funny to go through everybody and then Nevada, the final boss, shows up because her pancake for boss. So. Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of fun that can be done.
Yeah.
In office together.
Yeah. I think they actually ended up pulling the border opening date closer. So I think originally it was like the 24th of August, but I think they changed it to the 9th.
Well, I got some moving to do, so I'm not going anywhere.
Oh yeah, you got a lot to go in there.
I have to figure out when I'm going to move, because technically we can move in a week from today.
Oh wow.
What was I prepared to move? October 1st. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Prorated August, full September, paying 2 rents. So
Ugh, that's brutal. That part sucks. That's the worst part there.
there's a few.
Yeah.
But I've got some ideas to have some fun with doing a pancake stream and just raising capital, having fun regardless.
Yeah.
In the future, I have to figure out the logistics, but I'll definitely keep posted when I do That'd be weird because I want to do everything D&D or Night of Champions, and someone's gonna be like, "Can I get a puppy?" I'm like, I want to say no.
Yeah.
Or I'll make like a vampire puppy.
Did you get like a new job up in the new place then?
Nope,
No. Uh-oh.
not yet.
You got 2 months, so. Listen, that's a lot of time. A lot of time to look and like pack. So you have a bunch of like prep time, which is nice.
Yeah.
Whereas like some people are like, well, I have a week to pack and move, so.
And then with like the place I'm at, which is kind of cool, is they will if you leave on good terms, which basically is like put in your 2 weeks and jerk the whole time.
Oh yeah.
We get paid out our PTO.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and because I've been there for over 5 years, I'm at the tier. I'm at the tier where every 2 weeks I get like 5.25 hours of PTO. So.
Oh, nice. You have a ton probably stocked up, don't you?
Yeah, I've taken a lot of time off for stuff like the going out of town, all that, but I still have like 119 hours.
Dang.
Yeah, boy. I mean, the only thing I ever left for before was like, hey, I've got an event.
Oh yeah, and that's like would be like what, most 8 hours.
No, I mean, no. Sometimes I have to take 2 days off because I would try to time when I could go to an event. I'm gonna flip this pancake first.
Yeah.
Big B's hand.
Big B's hand. Yeah. The living Big B's hand. Be careful, it'll poke you in the eye.
I'm happy with that hand.
Or flip you with a bird and float off. Either one. It looks good. The outlines of the fingers look good too.
Yeah, I'm proud.
Yeah,
Proud.
little flames up top too. A little bit of spice.
Yeah.
Green Goose asking, what's a Magi Chunter? It's not a Magic Chunter. It's a Magic Hunter. Magi Chunter. It's how it splits. Okay. Gotta make the code look like the code. Yeah, this one looks crisp, but not crispy. No one wants a crispy pancake. Star Tracer, did you come up with your answer? Which one did you want? Did you want me to say what I have for breakfast or what the weekend buffs are? I don't think you answered yet.
How chaotic evil would it be if he's like breakfast?
Yeah. No buffs. No buffs for everybody. Oh, B52 Willie's asking for the breakfast one, but what's up, Star Tracer? We'll put them on the spot.
Hiccup? All right. So I put out like just the most obscure. The clue was not really that good of a clue as to what the thing was.
Yeah.
But this pancake right here, I'm very excited for, and part of the benefit of being able to get those other two pancakes quick is this is going to take a little bit of time.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm doing key art, baby.
Oh, key art.
This is book art.
Yeah. Cedric says, I think I'll ask, what's the weekend buffs? Okay, are you sure? Not curious about what I have for breakfast over the weekend buffs of the game that you're here for? Okay. This weekend, weekend number 183, is the Air Assault weekend. We are buffing Keelik, Ashara, Minsk, Orkira, and Oriza for this weekend's Air Assault. The GE this weekend is Keelik slot 2. Just a global damage boost. Nice and simple, right? Keelik, we're buffing Bless, buffing Ashara's Bonds, we're buffing Minsk's favorite enemies, buffing Okira's Elemental Fire, and Oriza's Flaming Wings. This is just this is gonna be a strong pushing weekend if you like wings. And Minsk. I guess he's like if they're all fighting in the air and then Minsk just like throws Boo.
That's exactly what I was.
Yeah, just takes Boo and he's like, go Boo, and just hawks him. Yeah, wings and Minsk, yeah. Yeah, Ashar and Okira boost, super OP, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, this the Bonds and the Elemental Fire buffs are Woo! 200% boost. It's gonna be spicy push weekend. I'm actually really excited for next week's buffs because the name of it is amazing. But that's for next week. Yeah, time to clear all the hard stuff. Yeah, if you have a variant that's you're stuck on that you can use a Char on and or Kira, this is gonna be the weekend to push and clear it out because, whew. And Minsk, yeah. Yeah, like Wings and Hawk Wings, yeah. Yeah, and just a nice simple global damage boost for Keelik slot 2 on the GE. Too bad Are You Chicken isn't suitable for Char? Yeah. Which ones Are You Chicken? Uh-oh.
Where'd you get it?
Someone's in trouble. Oh, it's the very first variant? Oh, yeah. You know, it's been a long time, okay? Oh, the 4-slot one? Yeah, okay, yeah. We love and appreciate Akira in this house. We do. How can you not? The Are You Chicken variant is a very hard variant for your first ever variant in the game. It's almost unfair.
What is it?
You lose half the slots in the formation. So,
Oof.
yeah. Well, you lose 4 out of the 9, but yeah, it makes it a bit harder the first time. You're like, oh yeah, I could try this. It says it's easy, and oh my god, I only have 5 champions. So the first variant I'm doing it for Mert. Nice. Gotta get to area 250 on that one. Yeah, 5 out of the 9. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. Gotta keep it a buck. No lies in this house. Yeah, people gotta make sure you've gotten and cleared all your Descent into Avernus campaign now for when Trials of Tiamat come out. I'll laugh if Archie gets in the game and he's slot 1 and he's also slot 1, so he and Akira don't meet. Oh, that's aww. We love and appreciate Archie in this house. Okay. Yeah, Trials of what? Trials of what? Wait for it. Some. Nice. It says, this looks nasty so far.
It doesn't get
better, yeah.
Nasty, yeah.
Just know, from here on out, it just gets worse.
Yeah.
Do you guys know what this monster is?
Yes, I know.
I know you know what it is.
Oh.
I'm asking if anyone else knows what it is. Because this monster is actually like a super. I read up on like their history and like what they do and stuff. They're really cool. Oh, Trevor's cheating. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Anybody but Trevor and Lee. Do you guys know?
Lauren.
No, nobody at C&E gets to know. That's the answer. That's not fair. What is the buff this weekend? Yeah. So the weekend buff is Keelik. We're buffing Bless, Ashara's Bonds, Minsk's favorite enemies, or Kira's Elemental Fire, and Oriza's Flaming Wings. Sun on Mars, Jimmy didn't like it. It's the Mouth Chest Boy. Yes, that is the name of the monster. Yeah, Mouth Chest Boy, better known as the Tomb Tapper.
Chest, mouth, tummy.
Chest, mouth, tummy, yeah. Belly button for a mouth boy. Or they're also known as Thalud, Thalud. These guys are cool because they can like sense they sense magic and they hunt out magic items. They can also walk through walls, just because.
They've got no clipping always active.
Yeah, they're no clipping all the time. Crazy Mad Captain is asking, so what did I have for breakfast, or did I remember to have breakfast? I'm not gonna answer that because Star
And
Chaser
it's
made his choice.
Rules
Or made their
is
choice.
rules.
Yeah, rules are rules. Yeah. Them's the breaks. But yeah, so the Tomb Tapper can just choose to like phase through walls, and find magic. It can constant cast detect magic. So you could be in like a middle of like a dungeon, and someone's like, "Yeah, I'll cast detect magic," and then this guy just like walks through a wall and like runs at you, who's 15 feet tall and weighs 16,000 pounds, and carries a giant hammer.
Spoiler alert. My character is half elf, half tapir.
Half tomb tapper, yeah. You're just in a pub, you lift up your shirt up, and you're just feeding your stomach. Everyone's like, "What are you doing?" Like, "I'm eating." God, don't look. I love the Nether stuff, man. Like, I think it's some of the funnest, like lore stuff in D&D. As Chip refused to own the mini of this nightmare. Yeah. Yeah, you could use magic and to vibe check you violently. Yeah. Yeah. Especially like you finish this like big fight in a room, and you like, get in the next room, you see like some treasure chests and like some books, and it's like, oh, okay, well, check for traps. And then I'll identify this magic item, and then like from the wall in front of you, this thing just like walks through the moment you cast the spell, and starts like going into town at you, trying to take all your magic items away.
And it doesn't sound like, "Hey, everybody, I'm coming in here to hurt maybe you." I don't know.
Hello, I am here for your magic items. Yeah. They actually what does it say? They communicate. So they're actually a colony group. Like a bunch of them live together and like hoard.
No.
Yeah, exactly right. And they hoard their magic items together. They don't use them, but they like protect them. They can talk via humming sounds created by skin vibrations. So you can just hear like a from like down the hallway. You're like, what the hell is that sound? And then like this thing can come running at you.
So basically, it's like Little Mermaid. Like, oh,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
what's that beautiful sound? How did that
Oh my god! Yeah. Yeah. Although apparently, like mind flayers can actually kind of understand them. They also have telepathy, but I like the humming. Humming sounds created by skin vibrations. They fart. Yeah.
It shouldn't have delighted me as much as it did. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I like to have this nightmare creature. I would so feed baby Spurt to it. Oh, I should time you out for that. That is rude. Baby Spurt deserves better than that. He's a baby. He's 10 days old. Yeah. Wait, did I just hear a boo? Yeah. More than 31 says, question, would it be possible to change the inventory where chests appear after everything else? They shift the locations of stuff we accumulate. Ultimately, I'd like to see a fixed area of non-chest stuff, and then a separate pocket for chests, which changes frequently. I guess the question, are you storing a bunch of chests all the time? Or are you just opening them up really quickly, right? So I guess it's a question for the hoarders. Yeah, okay. That's a big maybe. Like, that's definitely a possibility. Although I feel like that might be one of those things we switch, and then the other half of people go, whoa, hold on. I don't like this being switched. So I hold on to silver as golden electrum, but the other stuff depends on what's happening. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's going to be that, like, tabs would be good. Cass says I do agree with that. Having tabs would be good. So you have a chest tab, potions tab, maybe like a contract tab. Although I feel like we don't have almost like we don't have enough items for that. Maybe just make the inventory bigger so it doesn't need multiple pages as often. Yeah, that's a good one. I guess the question is how big, though, right? UI changes are fun, and nobody likes change in the UI. So, Bob Hitchy, I'm not sure who did the art for Baby Sport. Whoever did it really captured the I'm up to no good in its eyes. Really creeps me out, though. Aw, poor Baby Spurt. I think Georgia did Baby Spurt. Georgia's like our cute familiar one. Does all like I think she did Baby Owlbear, Baby Spurts. She does the little babies, I think.
If I've made a character and gone, aww, after I was done, I'm guessing that was probably Georgia.
I think so, yeah. I think Alexis did the Fluffy, the Beholder.
Mm.
Oh, Georgia did the Sloth, and I think she also did the Hedgehog. Because that was modeled after her Hedgehog Sonic.
Right, so who did Grant?
Grant? Oh, yeah. Who did Grant? I don't know who did Grant. She sure did. A cute expert, despite being excellent at drawing muscles. Hey, Serious Dane. The weekend GE is Keelix slot 2 for global damage boost. Who did Griff? I don't remember. We have a lot of artists now, so they do a lot of work, a lot of really good work really quickly. So it's like I kind of know when people outside the normal art team, they are the Isle Champions art team, work on it. So Alexis did Grant. Oh, thanks, Ivy. Good to hear. Okay. Yeah. Our current master of art ceremonies, Alexis, was the did Grant. Off topic, but Canada women win the golden soccer. Hey, that's awesome. Yeah, I think Justin posted that on our work channel this morning. Because they beat the U.S. for the first time in like 20 plus years, off of a penalty goal or something. Am I gonna nitpick your pancake and say it's curved? The hammer's a bit like tilted down. You don't have to change it. You don't have to do anything. But I'm sorry, Lee. I know you hate the straight, long, like weapons. Griff was also done by Alexis, and the Red Panda was done by Ivy. Oh, nice. They beat Sweden on penalties just now too. Awesome. Yeah, go Canada. We're good at kicking soccer balls or footballs, wherever you're from. I love the Red Panda Griff. It's really cute.
No, I'm glad you mentioned it though, because it was so off that if the rest of this pancake ended up being like so stellar, I'd still be so angry at it.
Yeah,
that's better, right? I mean,
yeah. I think it's still a little off center to me, but it could just be I'm just maybe I was imagining the back angle wrong, but nothing like going to battle with a bent weapon. Yeah.
Now I'm all thrown off, man.
No, you're good. You're good. Everyone's saying much better. It's perfect. You're good. Continue. It just shows it was useful. Yeah. The weapon didn't have a crew handle. It was a trick of the camera. Yeah. Yeah. I just know that like at the end of it, if you had seen that, you'd be like, ah, man, like it's weird. The weapon's weird.
With as bad as that was, it would have literally been all I see anytime I ever look at it. So you did
I got you, boo. I got you. Tomb Tapper has a bent weapon. Pancake inedible. Game unplayable. Yeah. Immersion broken.
So, disbelief respended.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. That's good.
One of the coolest effects in pancakes is when you have like a gaping maw that has like saliva and stuff. Is to just put that little bit in there, and it can turn out like really cool.
Yeah. Another fun fact with the Tomb Tappers is that they absolutely love Earth Elementals because they're made of magic. So they're like, "Oh my god, you're the coolest thing in the goddamn world," and they're like
they love them in a like
a reverence kind of thing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
See, they're not so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, they are in awe of Earth Elementals, believe them to be created at this mysterious source, and we're reluctant to attack them. Because apparently the Tomb Tappers are looking for the source of all magic, which they believe are hidden in the Earth, so they've like adapted to be able to like move through Earth to be able to find this like source of magic. Yeah, these things are cool. Like they're just a fun monster, despite being like gross. Also, their nipples kind of look like they might be their eyes, but it's kind of weird. Sean, yeah, I'm sorry. It's what I see. Okay. I was thinking it, Sean, but didn't want to say it. We all thought it. I'm glad that we all thought it, and it's not just me being weird.
Yeah, don't shame Sean for...
Oh boy. It's a monster design problem, not a pancake one. Yeah, it's still weird, but we're all weird in this together.
We're in this fear together.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. A family of weird, yeah. Wait, those are not their eyes? Yeah. Yeah. This is actually a CR10 monster, so it's pretty strong.
Yeah, man, if this is anything less than that, there's problems.
Yeah, can you imagine it being like a CR1/2 monster? Rah, he's doink. Oh, it's dead. Okay.
We'll turn undead work on it? Shoot, man.
Yeah. It's not undead, it's a construct.
I know. Time is a construct, dude.
They were made by the Nether East. The ancient Nether East Empire. Next pancake monster wearing a t-shirt because Sean body shames it. No, I didn't do that. I just said it, and in the art it looks like the... Never mind.
Oh,
Move it. Yeah. You owe me for therapy.
This pancake is gonna owe me for therapy. This is fun. Thank you to everyone who is patiently digging into this. But when you got key art, you want to give it that.
Yeah. Yeah, this is straight from I think the Icewind Dale book too. So. I must remember to ask how CR is calculated. I think CR is calculated by their HP and their AC, right? And then how much damage they can put out. So like, how much they can put out per round and any saves, and that kind of rolls into their CR. Like CR is a good like baseline for how strong a monster can be, but sometimes in like actual combat it's different. Like the worst one is the Shadow, I believe, from the... I think it's the Shadow. Yeah, it's a.
The Shadow knows.
Yeah, it's a CR like 1/2, but its only attack is a strength drain attack. So if it hits you, you lose 1d4 strength, and if you hit 0, you just die. Like no saving throws or anything, you just die. So they're pretty stealthy, you know. And for a CR 1/2 creature, it's just it's not fair. It's also resistant to like everything.
Triever, you know that I'm gonna pull out the stuff that's gonna make you go, what? I mean, if we connected on Heart and Souls, the movie, there's gonna be plenty of cross contamination of our childhood shenanigans.
Maybe the monster should hold a pan in the left hand, like a frying pan. Yeah. The Dungeon Master Guide goes on how to calculate CRs based on some pretty basic stats. Yeah, it's just based off of like their damage they can output per round, armor class, hit points, and then any sort of saving, whatever their saving throw is at. One after your ranger who had negative strength, Babylon Ranger. Oh yeah. If they can hide as a bonus action. They can come out and just strength drain you. Just like for what's supposed to be a low level encounter, this thing's like a boss monster. This is almost like it's like super not fair, and a good showing of like why CR doesn't make sense sometimes. It's like to be resistant to acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. It's like what? You're resistant to everything, and you're immune to necrotic and poison. Like. No normal person's gonna fight this thing and be like, I can win. It's just gonna be like strength drain, you're dead. Especially if you dumped strength as a stat, like, you know, you have I have an 8, so hey, let's work it out. And then 2-4 rolls and you're dead.
8. Marvelor has an 8 strength.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And a 10 dex and a 10 con.
And then my friend's paladin missed with a smite, really drove home friendly. Ooh, yeah. Is it hard to dodge? It's got it's a +4 to hit. But it also does 2d6 plus 2 damage on hit. So, I mean, for a low level, that's honestly could kill you in a hit. Like, ignore the strength score. Like, you know, like my level 1 monk has 10 hit points. So 2d6 is horrifying.
Yeah, it's like almost guaranteed to kill all 8 hit point Marvelor.
You have 1 hit point?
8.
Oh, 8. I said 1. I was like, I said 8 hit point. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, at least we hold it. Yeah, thank God.
But I did cast Bane with a slide whistle, so.
Did you make it go woo?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then bless is whoop.
Well, I don't think it has. I was very happy to see Bane as an option, especially because if you're not College of Lore, you're really missing out on a lot of options.
Yeah. It's a shed ninja. Shed ninja. That's a good comparison. I like that. 15 champions and Isle champions have 8 or lower strength. 3 of them are tanks. Ooh. Which tanks are those?
I'll never tell.
Yeah. That's for me to know, you to find out. Let's see if I can take a look. Jump rounds. Let's just do this for now. Strength. Oh, Nova. Wow, okay. Nova, Walnut, and Lazaps. Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense. 'Cause Walnut when she tanks just beast shapes, so. And Lazaps is a goblin and a giant tank.
And a giant beat.
Yeah. Actually, Nova is tied for lowest strength in the game. Tied with Spurt because they both have 7. Huh. So I noticed that the majority of tanks are female. I'm all for balanced gender distribution, but it's making it pain for me to populate Shaka's frontline with males. Is that? Oh, that's interesting, actually. That is true. Actually, that is true. That, huh? I never thought about that. Where is? Let's see, tanking. Okay, so for male tanks, we have what? Tyrell, Briv, Wolfgar, Dragonbait, and then Nox.
2.
All right, so what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and 6 with Archon. Yeah. So then
5 with Archon.
the 6 with Archon. And then female tanks is Lazaps, Ayla, Walnut, Havilar, Nieli, Sentry, Evelyn, Nova, Celise.
Evelyn? You mean to say Evelyn?
Did I say Evelyn wrong?
You didn't say it right. I don't know if you said it wrong, but you did say it incorrectly.
Yeah.
I was just getting you back for the nitpick.
That's fair. That's fair. I deserve that one. Yeah, Nox is in a Shara slot, and it's can't really use it. And Dragonbait is Avon slot. Yeah.
See, the thing that I really enjoy about pancakes like this, and I also am terrified about pancakes like this, is this definitely becomes one of those. When I flip this over, it's either going to be really cool or really weird.
Oh yeah.
And not good.
The fear of the flip.
Yeah. The harder the cards, the fear of the flip.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wolfgar and Tyrell share a slot too. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, you're really limited on the guy tanks you could use. Interesting, huh? Sometimes the puzzle. That's why it's a puzzle, man. Puzzle is not always easy to do. Why not both cool and weird? Yeah. Yeah, this before we started this time, I actually ended up changing the music so it wasn't the usual stuff, and I'm not doing it live. Although I have figured out how to do it properly and not blast everyone's eardrums. So.
I wish you could make it so that I could hear it on my end too. Because I can't have sound on the.
Yeah. Famous Iron Maiden song, Fear of the Flip. That would be cool, but that's a DMCA waiting to happen. So. Yeah, trying to make all the things work. Woo! I'm learning. Love to see a slot 2 tank. Yeah, I mean slot 2 is usually like it's kind of the healing slot, isn't it? A lot of people in there have healing. Slot 2. They all heal except for Cridle and Talon. Blue Oyster called, don't fear the flipper. Yeah. Pancakes don't fear the flipper.
Oh, yeah, magic's mine.
So what's everybody hoping for in 1 hour for your time gates?
This thing.
You want the Tomb Tapper in your time gate?
I want to tomb tapper in my time gate, please.
Necros from Warframe. I haven't played Warframe in a hot minute.
Yeah, I think
I can see the resemblance. Just no gaping maw in the chest.
Tummy.
Oh, tummy. You're right. Sorry. Burnt. Someone good to go item levels 4. That's a good suggestion. That's a good choice. People looking for here. Grommer, Havilar. Ooh, let's do both. Good. Avern or Penelope. Excellent choices. Grommer or Keelik. Both good choices as well. They really need to get Ray required. Yeah, that adventure, Ray Reborn, that's a hard one. My brave is only only blue. Ooh, sorry, one sec. Ooh. Whew, sorry.
I know it took some time on this one, Sean, but it's gonna be worth it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's why we kind of lowered the pancake amount.
I know. I really appreciate the foresight on that one.
Yeah. Yeah. The original plan was only to do what Dylan said. He said he wanted to give us 4. I was like, you know what? Like, give us a 5th, just in case. I don't think he'll take that long. So.
Right. Yeah, especially because one of them was the living Bigby's hand.
Yeah. Like
Like,
the first two,
is,
I knew you could just you blast out in like 15, 20 minutes. We did it in. So.
30, yeah, 50, yeah. Less than 30 minutes to get them both.
Yeah. So I knew that gives us a ton of time for that, and then the 2 left, and then the 2 other ones we'll have plenty of time for. So.
Yeah, so it's not always about the numbers. It's about here are intricate, fully detailed sets of armor, full body.
Yeah.
And then 3 of those.
Yeah. Like chain demons, I know take a long time because of all the silly little chains. So.
Kind of. There's a fun workaround with that kind of really sells the chain work, but they don't need every little
Individual
it's
one.
It's the people that have the armor that has all the filigree and things like that just takes a little time.
Oh, like kind of like how Nox did.
Kind of exactly like how Nox did.
Cool.
If I finish early, I request the Majin Centaur.
Oh yeah.
What does that look like?
Here I'll send you. I have a picture of it. Incoming Twitter. This guy. Yeah, it's I guess I don't know if this is like fan art someone did. Yeah, I don't know if this is real or not, but I think it's just fan art that someone made of the Majin. Oh, it's fan art? Okay, cool.
If insert thing that exists but a centaur is made, it's probably going to be good.
Yeah. Ray Reborn was the first time I needed to level my Monus Core because my level 15 speed core worked everywhere else. Dang, yeah. It's all those extra mobs that show up that to have all the effects that just ruin your day. Oh, it's a goof from Idle Insights. Oh, okay. Oh. Maybe we'll throw a mouth on the stomach of this guy too. Everything gets stomach mouths.
You get a stomach mouth. You get a stomach mouth.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a stomach mouth.
Yay!
See, that's why I need a talk show. So I can give out stomach mouths.
This is like this news thing trending in Edmonton right now about renaming a building in Edmonton to the Nathan Fillion Civilian Pavilion.
I know. Have you seen the video that the Suicide Squad cast did?
I just see it right now. I can see it. I haven't watched it yet.
At the very end, he said, "Like, you really dropped the ball on 1 in a million. Think about it." All right. This thing's ready to flip.
Oh,
Fingers crossed.
all right, drum roll, folks. I see all the flips in chat. All of them. I need everybody. Let's go. Oh, boom. Oh! All right, we gotta end. It's too gross. You gotta hide it. Oh, the mouth. That's so good. Oh no. Jeepers. Jeepers is right. Oh.
feel good about how bad I feel about this.
Bear performances, wow, incredible. Yeah, hide it and put pictures first. Yeah, the
It is
musculature
what I feed
lines.
my son.
Matt Ender says the musculature lines are amazing. Oh, oh, should have done the Nyahaha on that one.
Oh,
Oh, missed opportunity.
I was too
Too into it.
too afraid. I was too afraid of what it was gonna look like when I flipped it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Put some strawberry syrup on there for the realism. Yeah. He looks like the Brazilian monster Mapinguari. Ooh, I'm looking that up.
Yeah, look that up. Send it to me.
Yeah. Mapinguari. Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, it's almost like a leaner version of the Mapinguari. The Mapinguari is nasty.
Tell us about the Napanguari.
There you go. It's like if the mouth was vertical, and it was like a hairy cyclops.
What is the lore of this?
I guess we're getting into it. All right. Mapinguari.
I mean, why not?
And so it's also called the Juma. It's described as a hairy humanoid cyclops. Other people claim it's based on the cultural memory of a giant ground sloth, a long-extinct mammal that's said to resemble. So there's not a lot of Wikipedia really let me down there. He has a massive mouth and kills you screaming, exploding your ears. Oh my god.
I'm getting a lot of heel heat on the wristband.
So to be nocturnal and feeds on vegetation, which twists in the ground and tears apart the feed. Ew. The Mahabharata is that's I don't want to read that out actually. Although it's called often described generically as a terrifying roar or bellow, two distinct types of vocalizations are described. The first is a low call reminiscent of thunder, while often is a very loud, higher pitched cry, just like a human shouting, but with a growl at the end. Ooh.
Get off the shit!
Yeah. Cool. Delete for the wristband again? He did. He did. The shame. So I'm last attempted singing. It's not pleasant. Sean Trevor, I was thinking it'd be great to get a Bardic Inspiration theme song for Griddle Champions, but could Sean listen to the same song, any song, on concert for 2 hours? Or just some expectations just saying. Well, I've been listening to the Deacon instrumental this entire time, so.
You know what I've been listening to a lot?
What?
Okay, so you know how a lot of times if you have like a friend or something that's like, oh yeah, I've got a band, you should listen to some of our stuff. You're like, oh, sure, okay, cool. And then you kind of have to like sometimes be like, okay, I got to think of nice things to say.
Yeah.
Because it's also a lot of times just the recording quality and stuff. Well,
Yeah, it's a garage band recording.
yeah, I didn't know the degree in which this was the case. I knew they were in a band, but not that like they had an album and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But Hank of Dan Cake's fame and Dan of Dan Cake's fame were in a band together, kind of around when the pancake art stuff was starting to take off as well.
Cool.
So I can understand a little bit of why there's the one album, but yeah, their album, and it's cool because it's all on YouTube. So yeah, Psyched Squared is their band name, and Red Paint is the album, and it's super freaking good.
Cool.
The song Gargoyle slaps.
I have to check it out then.
Yeah.
Squirrel. Yeah. B52 Willie is asking, what is the hardest pancake you've ever made?
Triforce on a shield.
Not the what's it called? The Salt Marsh one?
That wasn't hard. It was just time consuming.
Yeah.
The difficulty with the Triforce is, and I know it's like, what? The simple 3 triangles thing? It's exactly that small.
Mm-hmm.
Because the symmetry needs to be so much more key. And mistakes that you make on something that is so well known and so positionally important, your flaws show like extra.
Yeah. Just like the hammer. The line's a little bit off.
Bud?
You can tell.
Hey, bud.
What?
What are you doing to me here? Oh, just like your crappy hammer.
Yeah. Kind of a shitty hammer. Yeah. Morton's asking, what kind of syrup would go best with that one? Which I'm assuming was the Tomb Tapper. I think somebody says strawberry syrup, which was a good one. Yeah. Michaela brought up strawberry syrup, which I agree with.
I think it's the molasses one, because it's not very good, and you really don't want to tempt actually eating it.
Yeah. Pablo 2000. Just thinking about the weekend buffs. It seems like the odd one out. He really does. Would Celeste have fit in better? She's got some wings and a skin. It's true, but not everybody has the skin. Yeah, why? Yeah, or I think anybody that doesn't have wings is kind of the odd man out here. So, I like Desmond's because yeah. Either way, the Chris's came up with the Chris's do the weekend buffs. So, I think they just
What's
needed
it called again?
The Air Assault Weekend.
Yeah, it's because the big thing is launching Boo.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, Mints can throw Boo, so Boo can fly. Yeah. Plus, we generally need two Evergreen champions in the weekend buff, so everybody has something at least. So, with a Char already being in there, throw in Mints. Come on. Boo is the wind beneath his wings. Yeah.
I think it makes a lot of sense, and really enjoy the fact that that was chosen because of the.
Yeah, Minsk drinks a lot of Red Bull. No, those don't give you wings anymore because of a lawsuit. So it's true though. Somebody drank a Red Bull, jumped off a roof, and broke his leg. Sued Red Bull because it didn't give him wings.
Did they win the case?
I'm looking it up right now.
Couldn't have. Well, I guess McDonald's coffee's too hot one. So.
Red Bull is paying out a settlement to disgruntled customers who believe their popular drink would, as advertising suggests, give them wings. The settlement comes 5 years after they agreed to pay a $13 million settlement over similar claims of false advertising. This is back in 2014. So.
Here's the thing, man. That marketing and ad campaign and sales from it, they knew it was going to end up happening.
Oh yeah, it worked. Yeah.
They're like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and the McDonald's coffee thing that happened with the coffee being too hot was a very legit thing. Like that lady, did not want to go that far. She just wanted her bills paid.
Right.
Yeah, she then that coffee was like several degrees above what it should have ever been at.
Mm-hmm. No, I actually.
Yeah.
I do know more about that. You know, that is like legit. No coffee should come out.
Yeah, it just sucks because the media really turned it into being like, she's suing because her coffee was too hot. Come on, you can't drink hot coffee. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, if people were calling people snowflakes back then, they would have.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, I was in the hospital for the burns from it.
Yeah, the 3rd degree burns all over my inner thigh. Yeah. Oh yeah, the legal eagle video on YouTube. There's a really good explanation of it. Yeah, I watched that one. Yeah, it was really good explanation of it also. Oh no! Why are you leaking?
I think it had like a little bit of a jam in it.
Yeah, the poor one got demonized. She just went. Yeah, all she wanted was her bills paid. She didn't want anything else. Didn't want a settlement or anything. She just paid my bills and we're good to go. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, media be media. Just find something silly and just roll with it. Have there ever been any other silly lawsuits? Like the Red Bull one being a silly one. So.
Well, I mean, there's people that break into people's houses to rob them, things like that.
Yeah.
And then like fall from their ceilings and sue.
Oh yeah. 2018, man wants to legally change his age. He lost. He wanted to change his name to avoid ageism, so he could. He wanted to be on Tinder and have better chance of success. He was 69.
Nice.
Is firefighters' fear of disability? Is firefighters' fear of fire? Wow, say that 5 times fast. A disability. He lost that. They lost that case. Husband sues wife over ugly baby. He won. Wow. That's weird. Boy meets a pretty girl. Boy marries a girl. They have kids. One similar tale did not have such a happy ending. However, someone from China saw this newborn daughter who he said was incredibly ugly, and did not look like either parent. He accused his wife of cheating on him. At that point, she admitted she had several plastic surgeries before they met. He sued on the grounds of false pretenses, claiming she misled him by hiding her cosmetic history. He won the case, and his wife paid him more than $120,000. My God. Reading that, I remember it now. Yeah, that was... Oh my God. It's horrible. There's a guy who sued himself and won. I think it was for a boomerang injury. Studied a lawsuit in college where a guy sued Winnebago because he got up from the driver's seat to make coffee while driving with cruise control and wrecked. I mean, it's because cruise control, you're not supposed to leave your seat when cruise control's on. It doesn't drive for you; it just keeps your same. Doesn't it just keep your same speed? That's all it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the student China stories sum me up. They do, yeah. It just sounds so far to left field that like how? Yeah, but yeah, I think it's in the States you can sue for anything. Doesn't mean you're gonna win or just end up spending a bunch of money, but
yeah, people are gonna get paid regardless.
Yeah. The future lawsuit will be interesting in a fully autonomous vehicle. Who gets sued for Iraq? Yeah, that's interesting. I think a lot of that depends on the like what's the word I'm looking for here?
Money.
No, like it's like the condition of the driver, because even though it's autonomous, you're still expected to be aware and active and be able to take control to solve a problem if need be. So I think it would still be on. A lot of things will point at the driver, unless the driver can prove like there was an error with the vehicle.
Yeah, I mean, the car companies are going to not leave. Like, that's not something that, like, oh, how did they never think about that? It's the first thing they thought of.
Yeah, how about
how do we protect ourselves? Okay, now how do we do it?
How about an autonomous taxi? I think that's still the same thing. I think there should still be someone in the driver's seat, and be able to take control if that happens, right? So. That's like a perfect world. The people in the taxi are still they still have a driver. But yeah, I imagine there'll be a point where, you open up your Uber app, get someone to come pick you up, and it's just an empty car. Then you just sit in it, just takes you where you want to go. What was that? There was like a morality test, I think, or something to do with like an AI. It was to determine like if something was going to happen, like if you were going to hit like two groups of people, like which one would you hit? And it was questions like, there is a bunch of young children crossing the road and a bunch of elderly people crossing the road, and your car is going to hit one group of them. Like, who do you hit? And it's like just a bunch of questions like that. Or like you have a passenger who's pregnant, or this one, yeah. They hit 1 or hit 10 is like you're kind of the base one. Do you hurt the one to save the many, right? So, yeah, they have to actually code that in. Yeah, that's, ugh. I think it's the morality test. Yeah, it's on moralmachine.net. And it shows you like a bunch of people in a car and then a bunch of people you're gonna hit. So you have to kind of like decide like what would the self-driving car do in that moment. Yeah, the Spock conundrum. Yeah, kill 1 or injure 5. Trolley problem. Yeah. It's a bit more complex, right? Because the trolley problem is just like, actually, I haven't seen that episode of The Good Place, but like the base one is like, you have 5 people tied to the tracks and 1 person tied to the tracks, and you have enough time you only have time to move it to hurt one group of them. Like, what do you do? Yeah, why do the brakes never work in this episode? Yeah, yeah. Why would anyone buy a car that would decide to kill its occupant, though? That's another good point. I think that's a big question of like, if I purchased it, does the machine do everything it can to save me, even if it hurts or hurts more people? Right. So.
Foam. The answer is foam.
Yeah. It's foam everywhere. Foam cars. Yeah, it's a very interesting problem we're running into now, and like this. I mean, like, interesting is a bad word for it, but very serious problem we're running into, in like, in this kind of like self-autonomous world we're kind of moving into, right? So.
Well, then there's always the Skynet conundrum.
Yeah. Your computer can make the decision in a split second, but a human would panic and jam the brakes, lose control, and whatever happens. True, yeah. Or the human sees something that the computer doesn't, right? Because the computer is only programmed to look at specific things. So the human can absorb the information in a better capacity sometimes. And so it definitely depends on the person, too. So, oh, yeah. Yeah, 10 SSG for, yeah, that's rough. Yeah, it's rough, but I believe that an expensive luxury car will protect the driver owner, but an economy car would save the pedestrians. Yeah, that's capitalism. Fly them to the moon. Oh, I see you, Nihad, the pancake. Excellent. Excellent choice. Can I move along 10 years? And the AI that crashes your car is also running the court case for that hears your case. Oh, no.
Human error.
Yeah.
Obviously not.
Yeah. What was the There was the autonomous taxi company in Cyberpunk that you have to like go and do a bunch of stuff for, which is I thought was an interesting quest line.
Oh yeah, you got so excited about that game and then never really talked about it again.
Yeah, it was.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was okay.
I'm a flip.
Yeah,
Flip.
go for it. Ooh, this was Ivy's squirrel from sketching hour on Wednesday. That's it. My brain was like, no, we're done. Yeah, Ivy was a wonderful guest on the sketching hour this week because Alexis couldn't make it. Yeah, Ivy in chat. Yeah.
Oh,
No,
great
that's
job, Ivy.
the
That's
it was. It was a disheveled gelatinous cube squirrel was the was the kind of the prompt. So Ivy drew the squirrel riding the cube. Yeah. Valor Z's is who, by the way, who eats the pancakes?
Not all of them, but at least one of every show goes to my kid Miles. And I'm trying to decide whether I want to freak him out with the magic tape.
Yeah.
Paper.
I would offer the tomb tapper or that squirrel one you just did. Those are my suggestions.
I like the square one I'm about to do.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, I did.
The cube rider has someone else in chat. Yeah. Is that squirrel a waterbender? Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of bending, the Avatar: The Last Airbender TTRPG.
I know.
They've made so much money already. What is that website called? Kickstarter. That's it.
Oh, they got funded? Wow, I'm surprised.
Yeah, big shock, right? Yeah.
Did they get funded in like 0.3 seconds?
Probably, yeah. So their goal was I think 50,000 US. They're currently at 3.081 million. Yeah, they haven't made any money yet, but it's on their way. A lot of people have backed it. I've been thinking about backing it too, because although apparently one of my friends was talking about they weren't a fan of the system that they had decided on it, but what system did they use? Let's see if I can find it. The heroes. Yeah, so there's the normal benders, and they added a swordsman tribe and then a technologist tribe. That's cool. They use a 2d6 system? The rest of the mechanics, if it often required adult, you roll 2d6 and add one of your stats to find out what happens. Oh, okay. Like masks? Each stat is ranked -3 to +3. You can push your luck. Cool, okay. Really cool. I love that they turned this into this. It's cool. It's reading off of
the pancake or the system. So we're still talking about.
Talking about the system. Still talking about Avatar. The RPG core book contains 5 legends about Avatar, Kyoshi, Avatar Roku, General Iroh, big man, Avatar Aang, and then Korra. Man, Iroh just really up there with Iroh. Sorry, Iroh with the legends. Like, yeah, there's legends of all the avatars. Yeah, and then this guy.
Well, I mean,
yeah, for good reason. Yeah. Oh, the special covers look awesome too. It's Aang or Katara going into the Avatar state, Oh man. Get dice packs. Ugh. Cloth math. Dice bag. Journal packs. Adventure booklets. Ah.
Now, what I always wonder with those kind of things, like, do they have the rights to make them? Like, do they have to go through Nickelodeon or?
I would assume they already did. That's why they can actually post this. They're also already been taken down already. Uh, the retailer package is called My Cabbages.
Yeah.
I love it. Did I not say Cora? Did I say something else?
You say Cora,
I said Egg and Cora.
or did you say Katara for the?
I might. Oh, did I say Katara? Ooh, I might have. I might have.
Sure I heard Cora.
Same. Well, we watch back later. That's fine. I wonder how fast did it come out with all these. Oh, I just. Oh, I said Katara. Uh oh. Whoops. Man, yeah, they've just been crushing their stretch goals too. Their next ones are for new NPC legends, which is for Kuvira and for Ty Lee. Oh, the High Rollers did a one shot for him too. Oh my god, I gotta watch that later. That's so cool. How to get the Griddle champion? Where to enter the code? I wish we had a girl. I wish we had a champion. Yeah. If you I just even Sash is a Katara. Ugh, I'm so bad at this job. No. Take this code right here, the Magic Hunter with the exclamation mark. Make sure you have the exclamation mark to it, if that is part of it. If you go into your chest screen, your chest opening screen, up in the top right, you'll see a little locked box. Click on that, put it in there, and you're good to go. So make sure you include the exclamation mark, because that is part of it. Oh, there's a how code thing. Oh, awesome! Thanks, Trantonian. Also, hi, Trantonian. I didn't know you were here.
Hi, Trantonian.
Need metal, lava, and bloodbenders. I assume they're in it. I hope so. Yeah, if you want more, if you're missing codes or haven't picked up some, definitely check out the Discord, because we give a lot more codes that aren't just on streams. So make sure to check out there. Yeah, how much? What's the pledge amounts of this? Man, I just want to decide between this and the Beetle and Grim box. It's not fair. Didn't paste the exclamation mark from the clipboard. Weird. Yeah, I think when you do the exclamation mark code and you try and like double click it all, I don't know if it grabs the exclamation mark properly or something. So. We should have done a more in-depth thing with the names. Oh, for the for which? In the avatar thing, or? Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm excited though. I want to see, like, I want to watch the High Rollers playthrough on it. It'll be really exciting. I want to see how the game plays. And the High Rollers are great, so. Okay, yeah. All the pledge amounts are like the names from are funny too. The next one's is called the Flying Bison. Oh, physical stretch goals. Huh, interesting. DMing in the spirit world would be cool. Oh, that would be so cool. Yeah, there's a lot of things in this. Man, it's so cool. I want a Sky Bison too. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm curious to see how that, like, the technologist group, like, what they are, because I don't remember them at all.
I mean, that's from the Korra season.
Yeah.
Just the people that build the technology.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that at all.
You don't remember there being cars and stuff?
Oh, right. 'Cause that's from like what's her name? Um. Oh my god. It's been a long time since I've watched Avatar.
Only you had a computer in front of you.
Yeah. If only if I did, right? Only if there was a place I could go to look up any information I ever needed.
Like an instantaneous information device.
Asami, that's it. Thank you, Bad One Ranger. That's it. Yeah. What was Sakura as an NPC legend? Katara. Yeah, there's Asami. There's okay. Yeah, I just need to scroll down a bit more to find out who it was. From Seto Industries. Yeah. The Eclipse Alltech. Yeah. Maybe I'll bug Nevada and be like, hey, want to go halfers on the Kickstarter for Avatar? Or I can bug one of my my D&D buddies. Hey, let's go 50-50 on it.
I'll run a game.
Yeah, I'll run a game. We'll do it. Yeah. It's the biggest reason why I want to get the Beetling Grim box, is so I can like use all that stuff in like a Tal'Dorei campaign.
That sounds alright.
A lot of cool TTRPG stuff coming out, guys. It's a great time. It's a great time we're alive. 20 minutes left. Oh my god. I need to finish that. I'm behind so much of it. Oh god, same. Yeah. There's so much to watch, so much to play. I don't know what D&D thinks about putting out a whole adventure book every year. Like, who has time to do that? I think it took my group like an actual like year and a couple months to finish Descent into Avernus. So I couldn't imagine trying to do like an actual full book like every year. I actually think Deacon the Deacon song from Bark Inspiration is my favorite so far.
I have to remember how that goes.
Yeah.
Sing it.
Ah, no, I'm good. Triavor, my group burns through adventures. They did 2.5 last year. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess it depends on the group. So, and I guess how frequently you can play too, right? So.
I told you I started listening to Glass Cannon, right?
You did, yes. How far have you made it so far?
I think I'm on episode 7.
7? Yeah. And your thoughts?
Interesting. Pathfinder is crunchy as hell.
Oh yeah.
And it took him a while to get their stride and me not feel like.
Yeah, they do definitely make some very poor tasting jokes in the beginning, which is very unfortunate. I think I said that a couple times that things get a lot better later on. They definitely are boys playing D&D together, or Pathfinder or a TTRPG in general. But a lot of those like bad tasting jokes stop pretty quickly. So
Yeah, I mean they even have like an intro thing. They're like, "Hey, stick with us."
yeah.
Like
I wonder if they went back and
Yeah,
added that in then.
They did.
Oh, that's good. I was actually wondering if what they had done, or if they were going to do anything about that. So that's good to hear. I'm glad.
It's literally the only reason I kept listening.
Okay. Are you still in True now?
I think we're back in True now.
Oh, okay. What's his name? Have you met Tom Exposition?
Give me Tom Exposition.
Tom, they have a character named Tom Exposition who's all about creating exposition, and he's hilarious.
Yeah.
I think he's on the council.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom greeted them at the gates
Oh yeah.
when they came back.
Yeah. Is he related to Storildorf? Yeah, distant cousins. But they're definitely related. Yeah. Yeah, they do a good job. Later on, like he weaves in like they're following the book, the Giant Slayer adventure path.
We're on book 3 right now.
The level 3, cool.
Book 3.
Oh, they're on book 3 in episode 7. No.
70?
Oh, you're on 70.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were on 7. Oh.
No,
Okay.
70 something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're way in then. Okay, cool. I was like have you like, you're only in episode 7? Like, okay, that makes sense. Is that episode 70? Is that Skirkatla? Oh my god.
I don't know, man.
Trying to remember the shows, main show. Class Cannon. Book 3. Oh, the Mindspin Mountains, right.
I think that's where I'm at. I'm not 100%
Yeah.
sure. Because it's one of those things, too, where sometimes I'll put them on. Like, I mean, I always like a good like podcast in my earbud to sleep to.
Yeah.
And maybe because I don't have like the Prime subscription or whatever, I basically like it'll just play through and then stop eventually, possibly when my earbud battery dies. I don't know, but like I'll wake up, or even possibly me waking up and not remembering I did that. But sometimes I'll wake up and I have to like find what episode I was on because like 2 of them played when I was sleeping. So every once in a while I miss something because.
Have you met Nestor yet? Nestor Coin by name, Coin by nature.
Oh, I think just.
Yeah, he is my favorite character. Nestor is so good.
A show can be is not afraid to be lethal.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're Joe dies a lot.
Hey, great, thanks, man.
Is it Sir William he's with right now?
No.
What or is he playing Lork?
Oh, dude, Lord, you gotta stop
sorry.
talking about a thing you know that much about.
Sorry. Sly Theorist, what show you're talking about? We're talking about the Glass Cannon podcast. It's a Pathfinder podcast done by the Glass Cannon podcast. I saw a question.
So the Pathfinder Gunslinger is pretty similar to what Mercer made for 5e, right? Like his 5e Gunslinger is based on.
Yeah, based on the Gunslinger from it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what Percy was. That's what they were playing before they moved to 5e. So.
Right.
Yeah. A squirrel thought, no pun intended. Are you caught up in Critical Role? I'm actually not. I watched. I think we watched 2.5 episodes of Exandria, no, maybe 3. And I don't. It didn't grab Nevada and I. And it seems to be like a common thing from what I've been seeing online. Like everything about the show is great. Like the cast is great. Abria's amazing, but I guess it's so. It just feels like a. Like to me, it felt like more like it's a lot more like we're just here to improv, and stuff.
That's
but
the whole thing.
Yeah, I know. It feels to me, a bit too different.
It's not supposed to be the same.
I know. Teenage Lily Improv. I know. I get it. But there's a difference between. I think there's a difference between an improv show and a D&D show. There is a difference between the two of them.
I'll tell you this: we're going Summer of Abria. Misfits and Magic is possibly like my favorite actual play I've ever seen.
Oh, really?
I enjoyed every second of it.
Yeah, I've heard good things about Misfits and Magic. So
it's so good.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I know we made it to the out of town when they left town. In
Okay, so I haven't caught up. So
okay. Well, I'm not. Like I said, I'm not even close to being up to date anymore. Yeah, it lacks gameplay. Yeah, I think that's a good arc and standing. Because it lacks gameplay. Yeah, it's just yeah, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it, about the show.
Hey, TTRP gifts.
Yeah. Yeah, light on systems. Yeah. I do wish that both Robbie and what's her name? Oh, my brain. Who plays Opal? Amy Carrero. Yeah. I do wish both of them were a bit more of a permanent cast member. So I love Robbie's character. Opal bugs me a little bit, but I get it.
I'm a flip.
You're a flip. Oh, the skulls on the inside. That was so good.
Yeah, I was originally gonna use my like outlining kind of black for it, but
Yeah.
I wanted them to look inside, so I used like a darker gray. I think it actually achieved the goal really well.
Yeah, it turned out really well. I'm gonna try. Oh, maybe not. Okay. And on the fly adjustments. Hold on. No, that's not moving. Okay. All right, no, we'll do that after. We'll play it after. Didn't realize that my head's really low, so my name is like covering my face. Yeah. Matt Anderson says Gray was definitely the right call there.
Thank you.
I think I was gonna scroll like that near my house. You should move.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that's the case, you should move. Signs of that's a bigger problem. We got 10 minutes.
I mean, I do have a request from Triavor.
Yeah, you do. All right. Well, is that something possible in 10 minutes?
If I move quick.
All right. Let's do it up. Triavor gets the wish. You're older than 20. You're good. Yeah, I am excited. I hope Critical Role does the like the silhouette again of like these are the new upcoming characters for the next season. Those were all fun to like. Who's playing who? Like what race is this? What class do you think this is gonna be? I think that was fun. The Frost Squirrel has the goods, yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's gonna be. Hopefully, I have both my D&D games this week, so I hope. Fingers crossed. Going to see The Green Knight tomorrow.
Nice.
Which I've heard nothing but amazing things about. And it'll also be the first time going to a movie theater in 2 years.
Yeah.
So I'm a little, what are you most excited for with all the new content coming? Ooh. I'm definitely excited for Trials of Tiamat, because that's a long time coming. A lot of work been doing on that behind the scenes, so I'm really excited to have that come out and be finished. and then just have a ton of bug time afterwards. I want that bug quality of life updates and stuff. That's my dream right now. That's what I wish for. So once Trials is out and we've kind of like, if there's any major kinks in the beginning and that's been worked out, then the rest is smooth sailing for the bugs.
And then for me, I'm obvious on mine. Is I'm excited to make pancakes of characters that are people I admire and like a lot.
And yes, I'm not even close to being done with the Avernus yet. So, well, I mean, you got tons of time, right? So, start the grind. I'm always excited for a new campaign. So that's always gonna be a lot. That's gonna be a lot of fun, especially with this like the funky, the clown, Xanthar the clown. Love that narrative idea that Chris had thrown out there. Was like it's kids telling the story of how they got kidnapped, and that's kind of what's going on with it. That's so cool.
Is that the Trials of Tiamat?
No. So the new book coming out is called like Witchlight or something like that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, but what we're doing in game to kind of like tie it all together is that there's kids that you've been kind of rescued a while ago, and you kind of live in your house, and they got kidnapped by the Xanthar Guild. But because an 8-year-old imagination is so wild, they're describing what happened when they got kidnapped, and that's kind of the adventure you go through is their imagination and what happened during them being kidnapped. And they think Xanthar's a clown. There was a pixie riding a displacer kitten that was running around like.
So basically, stay tuned for some cool artwork, hopefully.
Yeah, 100%, yeah. From an 8-year-old's imagination, pretty much. So, which sounds like Chris has got his daughter roped into writing this one.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, the new campaign is Wild Beyond the Witchlight Carnival. Yeah. How many Tiamat scales for a miniaturized Tiamat familiar? Oh, that'd be cool. Or you have to put all 5 heads, and then a little body at the bottom. Yeah. Is there any character that lets single target attacks to deal damage to a few enemies, like Crow's Dragon? Oh, so you attack one, it does damage to a bunch. Sub 1999, I think. Well, there's like a lot of people have like cleaves. This will attack multiple people at once. I don't think there's anything more than just like it's Stogi's Key Explosion. Yeah. Thanks, Dan. That's a good. Yeah. The Stogi's Key Explosion's a good one. Anything else that explodes? Lucius, I guess, kind of, because he causes like his stuff to spread. Warden can attack in AoE if you pick one of his specs for it. Yeah. Donar can apply effects in an AoE with his right spec. Bailoff has a chain attack. Yeah. Chain lightning. Grom has a ton of AoEs. Delina leaves dots on the ground. Yeah. Yeah, I think Krull's definitely the best at it, at like attacking a bunch of people. Yeah. Any chance of adding the devs or staff as patrons or champions? Oh, that would be dope. We all want it, but
yeah,
doesn't fit the narrative, right? That's what it is.
Right. Everyone who does something for Idle Champions wants to be a champion in it, but that does not mean that because not every single person that plays Idle Champions also, for example, watches Griddle Champions.
Yeah.
So if they made like a Griddle Champions character or familiar or click damage hand thing, like there would be a couple of you who are like, cool, yeah, and there'd be a whole lot more that would be like, huh?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, because help Makos deal AoE damage. Oh, okay. In that case, I think it's only Krull. I think only Krull can apply the stuff like the Trader spec, or have anything else that spreads. Lucius's might. I don't quite remember how that works. Let me see if I can find the info on that one. Lucius, the pretty boy. There he is. Sean, more cute cowbells when? All the time if we could. Oh no, yeah, Lucius just works off of himself when he attacks. I think stacks and then moves and stuff. Yeah, so I think if you're just worried about like not spreading Makos's attack damage to people, I think Krull is your best bet. Yeah, I guess Neris's like spiritual weapon does add a secondary attack for the same amount of damage. A champ with all the devs that switch on alt like Beetling Grim. Oh my god, yeah, it's a lot. So I mean, it's a ton of devs is all swapping in, yeah. Ooh. It was probably would increase Makos' AoE. I don't think so. Priming just makes them take more damage. I think it's just a straight like increased damage debuff. I'm pretty sure. I don't think anything spreads there. When alien attacks, all enemies electrified by Prime are electrified, and then nearby electrified enemies are stunned by 5 for half of a second. Yeah, so they just get stunned. And they also take more damage when they have a thing on them. Yeah. What it does, all it's going to be control, delete, and just remove the enemy. Yeah. Spirit Wasps count for Makos? Where's Spirits? Where's the little buddy? There he is. The Waspiration. So there's Stingy champions that attack with melee attacks deal. No, that wouldn't really work because Makos is the is a magic attack, right? Not melee. So yeah, I'm melee only. Yeah. It's like bowler bear. Bull ears? Bull ears familiar? Weird. Yeah, the Spirit Wasps are hard to see because they don't show up on... it's not listed anywhere on the champion, which is not good. It is something that we are aware of and have on our list. I think it's on our quality of life list to get that fixed. So.
Time gates open?
Time gates are open. It is noon. All right, hit me with the list. Loading challenge details. Yeah, let's go. Hit me with the list while we're waiting for this to cook. While we're waiting for the bubbles.
This is fan artception.
Yeah.
Fan art of a idle instance.
Yeah. It has begun. Open the gates. Close the gates. Open the gates a little. It's time gate weekend. Open the gates. We got Xander. Close the gates. Oh, we got Briv's there too. Open the gates a little. Dadius or Puent? Same slot and more than that's already uploaded. Yeah, that's a tough one. I guess Puent's kind of interesting. Binwin and Cathris. Ooh, Cathris.
Sure.
Cathris for sure.
Mommy has.
Uh-oh. Mom's here.
Miles ran up and we got what's it called? The gelatinous cube squirrel
Yeah.
that I just made, but he's like just diving in face first and eating items.
Eating Ivy's awesome. Wolfgar or Neris? I think Neris. Evelyn, Shaka, or Walnut. Go with... Yeah, Shaka's good. Walnut's also... I think Walnut is going to be out of rotation soon. So, Ishii, Paulton, or Alindra. I'll go with Ishii. Ishii's so cool. Turiel or Jahira. Turiel. Turiel's fun.
My flip.
Let's go for the flip. Mel for Frida. So grumpy looking. Go for Frida.
Yum.
Yum. That's cute. Sentry, Bimon, or Walnut. Sentry. Sentry's my girl. Canterbury, Ayla, or Alindra. Go with Ayla. Uh-oh. Behind the scenes footage. Oh, hi, Miles.
Miles, look up.
Hi.
Hi.
He was like, why are you looking at me like that? Okay. Turiel's next event? No, I think Turiel is Turiel rotating out? Because he's a year... No, Turiel might be in still. I don't remember.
Hey, buddy, you want to have some pancake in your chair?
Yeah, Grandma Turiel both. All right. So many people are... No, I got behind, so that's it. We're calling it from there. A little early this time. If you have questions about who you want to or who you should pick, definitely go and check out the Discord, or there should be a post on Reddit where you can go and say, hey, I have these champions. This is my gate, and who should I pick? And a lot of people will give you some good suggestions. Until then, that's going to be our show for today. What day is it today? It's August the 6th. Man, time flies fast. September's almost upon us. We're almost coming to the end of the year. Let's get out of summer. It's getting too hot. Let's get back to fall. Fall is good. Fall's my favorite time. So yeah, thank you for joining us today and for participating in Outlaw Champions and Dungeons & Dragons communities. You guys rock. You're awesome. We love you so much. Thanks for hanging out with us every Friday. This show exists because of a number of amazing people behind the scenes, including our co-producer, Sasha. As well as our partners at Dungeons & Dragons, Greg, Bart, Pelham, Allison, Charlie, and Lisa. Don't forget your boy Garwar at 1 p.m. for the guide to God dang everything. Gosh, diddly darn tootin' everything. And Outlaw Champions. And I think Bushwhacker Weekly is today. Face cam! Woo! Bushwhacker Weekly at 3:30 p.m. with Nick and Georgia. Great people to hang out with. Georgia draws some of our art sometimes. And I think they go through some coloring sheets. And you learn about Bushwhacker too. One of our oldest still ongoing games. So until then, we will see you folks next week for some more pancakes. Bye. Say bye, Miles.
Bye, Miles.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, go. Bye.